Hello, I'm Derek John John. Today's video, I kind of just wanted to make fun of Nick Fuentes again and his pathetic fanboys, the gr0yp3rs. Because Nick Fuentes, the man who is I'm pretty sure was just born to 12-year-old stacked in a terrible suit, is not the biggest loser on the planet. It's his pathetic fanboys who cried, whined, and masturbate over their goddamn, I want to say leader, but Nick Fuentes has no leader capabilities. Head incel? That feels like an insult to incels, but let's go with that for now. And yes, even I, the guy who just burped during a video recording, knows how big a loser Nick Fuentes and his fanboys are. Basically, Nick Fuentes recently went on a podcast with Sydney Watson, who essentially, I'm actually going to compliment for once, as she actually called him out on his bullshit and pretty much just goddamn humiliated him and his goddamn little gr0yp3r army. I mean, the dude is pretty much incompetent in every way, but like, you know what? Credit where credit's due to Sydney Watson. She actually didn't let him get away with the shit. He basically admitted to never being in a relationship, despite acting like an expert. Oh, and also to only wanting a wife so he can have a son. Because he just wants a male heir. Apparently nobody told Nick kings don't exist anymore. And he wouldn't be one. In fact, they'd probably throw him straight off the cliff pretty soon, if I'm being honest. But let's get on to reading some of the reaction from his fanboys on BitChute, because even 4chan took these guys down. I'm not kidding. I literally cannot find their goddamn meltdowns on 4chan. And when 4chan is like, no, dude, you guys need to shut the fuck up. You know you are goddamn unloved by everyone. Everyone. Resegregating you, deportable Sharia. She is white. Segregating wouldn't do it. You can't even make your mental breakdowns make sense, you pathetic loser. Let's see. Decimal 48 women chained to the kitchen barefoot, pregnant. Oh, did somebody get his fees hurt by his little god getting owned? No, dude. All she did was call Nick Fuentes out, and if you are so goddamn weak that you can't stand your bullshit being proven, that you need to literally enslave people or kill them in order to keep your bullshit from being exposed, then guess what? That just proves not only how stupid you are, but how pathetic you are. Since instead of changing your mind or admitting you're wrong, you'd rather get rid of opposition so that you can feel right. You pathetic little loser. I used to like Sydney a little bit, but now she comes across as a nagging, aka overprivileged female. How dare she insult Nick Fuentes? Oh, how dare she insult Nick Fuentes? Like, dude, seriously, your god is a pathetic loser who lives in his mommy's basement. Get over it, and maybe you'll stop being shoved into a locker every fucking day of your life. God damn, even preschoolers are better than you fucking gr0yp3rs. Ooh, I'm so... By the way, I know you're all gonna come and leave your weird hate comments in the yeah, you can't fucking hurt me, cause the thing is, your insults are generic at best. I've heard them a billion different times. You want to get to me, you gotta bring your A game, and your guys' version of an A game is a D game, at best. Oh, and here's one that even a Nick fanboy is like calling him out. I like Nick because he's well-spoken / he really isn't. Like, his points are all terrible, and he's not even really that funny. He just regurgitates dead memes and all. But Sydney comes off so much better here, IMO, and the doughboy with no socks needs to shut up. When even Nick Fuentes fans are saying Nick Fuentes failed, you know the guy fucked up. And let's see. Why does she have to be so triggered and tries to control? She's not. He literally is saying she doesn't deserve rights and that America should be run more like the Taliban. Because, you know, that's what says America first. Going by America's enemies' rules and endlessly sucking their dicks. Like Nick Fuentes has for years. She's not trying to control him. She's just calling him out on his bullshit. Like, you guys are so goddamn pathetic that you literally cannot even have somebody lightly criticize you or poke holes in your logic without getting all triggered and crying that people are against you, trying to control you. Meh, 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 meh. But you know what? To remind you that his little fanboys aren't that big of an army, there's only like a few comments here. And if we go to the same podcast on... Most of the same comments on YouTube are basically, Nick should talk to women more, comedy gold, high ratings guaranteed. Funny... Oh, that was a pro Nick one. Love how he questioned if she was right-wing. Very important to bring up a lot of the claim. No, another one. And yeah, there's still like Nick fanboys here, but it's basically the same thing. Whining and crying that their precious god got criticized. Look, here's the thing. Nick Fuentes is an incompetent nothing. Like, he can't even be a white nationalist correctly. So, like, here's the thing. If you're following him, I just have a very real, very serious thing for you. Stop. Like, do you really want to be like this guy? A pathetic, forgotten loser whose only fanboys literally just whine and cry anytime he's lightly criticized because they can't come up with any reasonable defenses for him. And, like, yeah, I know I'm not, like, some super cool, ultra awesome person either, but, like, even I'm less pathetic than Nick Fuentes. I was never added to a no-fly list because I threw a hissy fit over a mask. I never got in trouble with the FBI because I decided to pose pictures at a goddamn terrorist attack to make myself look cool. Naughty, the only way I'm relevant is not through just being laughed at and memed because of how pathetic I am. So, like, look, if you continue down this way, you are never going to have a life. I guarantee it. The Nick Fuentes has lied to you and manipulated you. If you want to be like alt-rights about... I genuinely can't believe I'm about to say this, but there are better alt-right leaders than Nick Fuentes. A lot better. Like, at least Richard Spencer was fucking competent. Well, that's a video for day. Bye.